Welcome to our fursuit maintenance do's and don'ts video.
So last time, Stealthwolf and I started by talking to you guys about some procedures that we would recommend and wouldn't recommend when it comes to, taking off your suit and putting it into your tote. But some things we didn't quite touch on yet were some practices we would recommend for preparatory work, like grooming or sanitation or stuff like that. We didn't quite get into that because, we were running short on time. That's what this one's for, the part 2. And we're here to tell you about what we would recommend for things like that. So, without further ado, let's go into it. Ready, Phil?
Yep. So, anyway, let's get started, alright? Come on. Now, after a long day of suiting, you're going to get hot and sweaty. There's no way around that. So, what you typically want to do is you want to spray with something. Either isopropyl alcohol, a solution, 70-30. Obviously, you need to dilute it. My maker suggested Clean Spark. It works really, really well. I suggest you check it out, but make sure that you talk to your own maker and find out what they use. Second of all, you want to use a fan, multiple fans if possible, because you need to dry out your suit as quickly as possible. If you don't, it's not going to smell so great. And the wolf knows. He will find you. I will find you, alright? And it's not going to look pretty. Oh. What is that smell? What? Oh man, that doesn't... Oh, that does not smell good. Where the heck is that coming from? Here? Ugh. 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 It's worse when you have a nose like a wolf. Ugh. Ugh. What is, ugh. Ugh. What is this? It's my bodysuit. Oh, dang it. That does not smell good. I'll tell you right now, it does not. Wait a minute. That human was supposed to watch this thing. Where is he? Human! Human! Come back here. We need to talk. You didn't do something right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold it right there. I'll show you. Hold on until you get a sniff of this. Then you'll have second thought. You'll have second thoughts, alright.
Now we want to address the idea of fursuit brushing. So, what we would recommend is that you brush your suit before you leave it in storage. And I guess it couldn't hurt to brush it when you take it out of storage, just to look presentable, But the before storage ties in with what we just talked about with the creasing and folding. Because if you've got fur that's, sticking up, and it looks like you just came out of an electrical storm, then it has the possibility to fold or crease or bend and sit in the wrong position while it's sitting in the tote. And of course, if it does that, it could bend out of shape or crease or just stick like that, and you don't want your fur looking like that. I've had it happen before to an old tail of mine, and trust me, it's not fun. Not fun at all. Also, if you don't brush it out, it could lead to matting or just more wear on the fur than you want to expose it to. And in that case, your suit's not going to last as long, and we want our suits to last a long time. We want to take good care of them. Keep in mind when brushing, don't brush things too hard either, because that's also going to wear out your fursuit. As you notice, when you brush out your suit, you obviously shed a little bit onto the brush, but if you brush too much or too harshly, then it's going to tug more and more of those furs out. And then eventually you'll just be left with like a roughed up looking suit. What we would recommend when it comes to brushing, assuming you have a slicker brush kind of like this one, There are fancier ones than this one. This is just kind of like a $2 brush. But what we'd recommend is taking the brush and not pulling it with the bristles, but going against the bristles in a gentle brushing fashion. That way it doesn't catch on as many of the furs, and it'll leave more on your arm or your head or your tail, whatever you're brushing out. And it'll help your suit to stay around for longer. So, yeah. Well, I tried to look cool there.
That's something you don't want to do. Don't throw your coat around, because even though everything is tightly packed typically with your fursuit and everything else inside, you don't want to damage your tote or anything inside. Things that get damaged, and it is no fun trying to have to repair stuff, especially during a convention. I don't recommend it, alright? Ow! Watch it!
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you in there.
Come on, man!
Okay. A little further, and then... there we go. Gotta be careful with these. As one last little bit of information that we wanted to include, it was about tote decoration. We wanted to bring up the idea how you can decorate your tote with like glitter, or Sharpie, or decals, or stickers, or whatever kind of cool creative drawing things you can do. I mean, show a little creative liberty, demonstrate your drawing skills or the lack thereof on your tote. Have other artists doodle on your tote, get signatures on it. I don't know what you want to do. I mean, we're furries, we're creative, we're spontaneous, we're full of fun and laughs and hugs and all sorts of great, amazing things. Why not show it on your tote? I mean, yeah, you can always show it online, but your tote's a fantastic place to show it because you're going to carry it everywhere you go to, like a con or an event or, just like everything. And people can ask, well, hey, what's that on your tote? Is that a fox or is that a wolf or is that a hybrid of some kind? Is that a sticker? Did you draw that? Did you commission it? Just about anything, and it's like such a good conversation starter or just something to talk about in the car or in the room when you're waiting for everyone else to get up because they're all sleeping and they stayed up too late. Personal problem. But yeah, it's a really fun thing you can do. I mean, sure, maybe it's not for everyone. Maybe there are the people who prefer to have their tote just be kind of vanilla, just plain. Maybe a few scratches on it just from wear and tear, but even those can tell a story. Like, it's so incredible what just one fursuit tote can do, what it can tell to both like the suitors and the viewer. And then like there's the suit inside, obviously, that's gonna tell this massive, amazing, crazy story that, furs are really only gonna get, maybe other cosplayers, but hey, you never know. But still, it's just a fun little thing you can do. And it's something we would recommend, just as, just something fun.
And there you have it, folks. Those are some of the examples that we wanted to share with you about the do's and the don'ts. I screwed it up again. The do's and the don'ts. Haha, yeah. Of fursuit packing. A whole bunch of tips and tricks out there. So maybe we can cover some of those in the future.
Agreed. And of course, if you guys thought of something that maybe we didn't think of when we prepared the video, you could let us know down in the comments. You know, just let us know your thoughts. But I think that's all we have for now, so thank you so much for watching, everybody.
So if you liked the video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you did, you can give it a thumbs down, but I might cry a bit. Yeah. Alright, no, probably not. I don't know. We'll do something. Anyway, yeah. If you liked the video, check out our channels. It was a lot of fun doing this collab with Angus. And so check out his channel. Check out my channel. We'll try to do some more collabs in the future. And, you know, we'll be posting stuff on our own too.
Hopefully we'll see you around for more videos in the future.
But until then, bye for now.